Alright guys, it is December 30th. Oh, we got some boxes on the porch. I'm wearing, so I ordered a few of the South Georgia Hot Shot merchandise. And when my brother ordered this shirt right here for us, it was never really intended for the channel. Man, these chickens just kick all of our stuff out of the flower beds onto the sidewalk. Anyways, when he ordered these shirts, he ended up washing a few of his, and the picture came off on the back. But it only happened to a few of them for some strange reason. So I ordered a zip-up hoodie for me, just because I ordered a zip-up hoodie for me. I ordered a pullover hoodie for Lita, and then I ordered a t-shirt for either of us, just to kind of check out the quality of everything. But so we washed everything, and the pictures are starting to come off on Lita's, on the back of Lita's, but it's not coming off on the back of this one. Oh, nice. Nice. We've got, man, I forgot I ordered these. It's like if I don't order through Amazon, I don't know what's coming, because I don't keep up with the tracking of everything. So, it looks like I'm going to get to do something today other than sit around the house. So I ordered these new, I don't know, I wouldn't really call it a mud flap. It's these wheel protectors to keep rocks from slinging up that way. I got this tank removed, and I got the hoses removed that run up to the PTO shaft. I don't know if I'm going to take off the PTO pump. I don't know what that is going to expose. I thought the tank was empty. That's why I've made a mess here, because as soon as I disconnected a hose, it just went everywhere. Anyway, so we've got two new of these. These were only 60 bucks. It was $60 for two of them. Now it was it's close to $100 after shipping, but I still feel like for $100, these two plastic, I don't know, I guess we'll call them mud flaps. For like $100, we got two of them. And then SafeLight came out yesterday, so I got on SafeLight, and I've got a program I run on my computer that checks for coupon codes, promo codes, to find the cheapest promo code possible. And when I got on SafeLight, I got it down to $149. But it's like when I went to go click to schedule it, it's like something happened to the website, and it would never let me go back in. It's like SafeLight knew that I was trying to get something too cheap, and they're like, nah. Anyways, they came out and they replaced this side of the windshield because we had that little crack. It ended up being like $210. I don't know. Was that a good deal? I have no idea. Maybe. So we still have to get two new steer tires. I've decided I'm going to change the oil on my truck myself. You know, everybody's going to think I'm crazy. I can't see spending. I called a couple of places for some quotes. They never got back to me. I'm being told it's probably $600 or $700 for them to go in and change the oil and the fuel filter and the air filter. And I got online, and I was looking around, and I found the cheapest possible way I could do it, but with good oil. I'm going to be running AMS oil in this truck, and I'm probably going to be switching over to AMS oil on the Ford as well, because I signed up for that, I don't know what's it called. It's, you know, you pay them like $10 every 6 months, and you save 25% on your bill. I've been checking the batteries. So this battery is at 12 volts with everything disconnected. Obviously I disconnected everything. 12 volts, 12.4, and this was like 12.2 volts with it disconnected. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what it should be drawing with it just sitting here empty. The truck is a little sluggish to start. If I had the air filter, and I don't have the air filter, and I'd show you guys kind of why it's almost like on a race car. If your timing's too high, it's kind of sluggish to start, and you have to back the timing down. I don't know if it's a battery issue, or if maybe the starter's tired or wanting to go. I don't know if it's a bad connection with the wires. So I cleaned up all the posts and got that all cleared up. I haven't tried to start it yet because, like I said, I'm still waiting on the air filter. The air filter on this thing, it's like 4 foot long. You open up this thing here, and it's massive. It's a massive air filter that goes all the way in there. So it was the air filter was only 64 bucks shipped. So $64 shipped for that. And then let's see, the oil filters themselves, the oil filters and the fuel filters, I think I found for $60 even. And then the oil, this thing takes 11 gallons of oil, and I think I got the oil for $230 shipped. So I'm also going to be ordering their kits that you can take a sample of the oil and send it off. I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe take a sample of this oil to see if this guy was actually changing the oil properly, because he said he was changing it every 10,000 miles. I don't think that's the case, because I don't think any sane man's going to change the oil every 10,000 miles and spend $600 or $700. And again, that $600 or $700 is probably the cheap production oil that these trucking oil places use. So, and then I've got an inverter coming. Actually, the inverter, I just seen it sitting on I bought a pure sine inverter, so it doesn't hurt the laptop and all. I'm looking for an aluminum box or a steel box. I want to put a steel box here. I've seen a few videos of people putting generators here to run like an APU. I just have to figure out how to tie it into the bunk heater and the bunk AC. I figured out the bunk light underneath. There was a switch back there all the way back that I didn't see. I waited till it was completely dark outside. I didn't turn on any lights in the truck, and I went in there and I looked through a little crack and there was no light. So I would slowly lift it up and then the light would come on. So the underbed light is turning off. Let's see, what else do we have to do? We're trying to get our IFTA and we're trying to get our tags right now, which seems like it's a complete nightmare right now because of COVID. A lot of places won't let you go in. You have to submit paperwork online. And then when you do that, it's kind of a pain in the butt. The way everything's set up, it's looking like it's a nightmare. So I'm actually on my way to check the mail because we need 3 proofs of proof of where our business is, basically. What else is going on? I got the CB installed the other night, so I ordered a CB. See if you guys can see this in here. I'll turn this light on if we have to. So I just bought a cheap little CB, guys. I don't need anything where I can talk to Texas. I think it was like 30 bucks on Amazon. Had great reviews. All I need to see is if there's an accident, or if there is an accident, what lane everybody chooses. And that's installed up here. The CB is pretty tiny. It has these straps in here, but it's like the CB's too small to strap down properly. But it works. See, it works. Man, what else is going on? I'm still pretty upset, and I'm depressed. I'm trying to keep myself busy, but it's really hard. It's like everywhere you turn, it reminds you of a lost loved one, and we've went through a lot. It's been a lot this month. It's been a lot this year for everybody. And it's just you just got to get up, man, and move around. You can't just lay in the bed and be depressed all the time. And I'm trying really hard not to be. So, man, it seems like there's something else coming too. I'm still waiting on the oil and the filter. Got the inverter sitting over there, those mud flaps I forgot about. I don't know, that's pretty much the update. Like I said, today's December 30th. It's looking like I'm gonna have to go back out in the Ford again, because I still want to take this to a shop and have them look over everything, make sure I'm not missing anything. Because the worst thing to do would be to take this thing out for the first time and it break down. So I don't know. That's pretty much all I can think of right now. There's so much. All right. So I guess I'll talk to you guys later if I come back out here and tinker. It's a little warmer today than what it's normally been. I don't even need this hoodie, honestly. I thought I would. So, all right. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. So I got the old piece of pipe that broke off. He had stuck, I don't even know where it went. Here it is right here. He had tried to rig it up Put some PVC pipe in there with some self-tapping screws. I mean, this is just crazy. Especially since, like I said, this was like $100 shipped for all new pipes, new hardware, new plastics, new rubbers. So, right. Well, guess whose DJI died? That's right, my DJI died. But we got both sides on. The other side pipe was actually harder to get off than this little nub. They were so rusted on there. But that's it, man. They look good. I like it. Not that this part needs to look good. I told him I should get some stencils made up and just spray South Georgia Hot Shot on here or something. That'd be cool, huh? When I ordered, because I ordered my DOT stickers online because it was cheap. I was looking at doing a big map of Georgia and then putting South Georgia Hot Shot in there. But the place wanted $350 for 2 stickers. I'm like, that's insane. Almost bought a sticker machine, but money's super tight and I don't need to be spending anything that I absolutely don't have to spend right now. So that's on. The cables that came with the inverter are kind of a joke, so I think I'm going to wait to install the inverter for when we're done with the Ford, and I'm going to take the cables out of the Ford. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put both inverters in there. I'm going to use the pure sine for stuff like my laptop and computer, and then I'm going to use the non-pure sine for like microwaves and stuff that don't really matter. So, all right. Let me clean this mess up and see what else we can get into. All right, guys, today is January 2nd. Happy New Year. So the first truck that we were gonna think about buying, it was a Kenworth T600, I think is what it was, and it came with a step deck. Well, the guy ended up selling the just the truck. He still has the step deck. So we're gonna ride down there and take a look at that thing. I'm having a really hard time finding a step deck at a good price. I don't want a flatbed. I plan on pulling the we're gonna be building our house out of high cube containers in Utah, and you can't put a high cube container on a flatbed because it's too tall. And the plan is when we move from this house, we're going to buy a 40-foot container, load up everything in our house that we own, drive it to Utah, and that'll be our first container. And then we'll take and buy a second container while we're there, take the stuff out of that container, put it in the other container, and unload that container. And then we have our two containers to start our house. Anyway, so we put the I put the inverter in yesterday. Here, I guess I can show you guys. Stay close, fat butts. Maybe it won't be too dark in here. I can flip this light on. But I got the CB installed. Got the CB installed up there. I installed a double DIN radio. I put the inverter back there under the bed. I'll have to show you guys that. Honestly, all it's been doing is raining. That's all it's been doing is raining. It keeps raining, raining, raining. It's like ever since Dooley died, man, it's just been rain every single day. So we're headed down to Plant City, Florida, which is about 4 hours from here, to look at this thing and see what we think about it. What do you think, Lita?
I guess we'll see what the trailer looks like. Do we have a charger port in here?
I think so. We got to clear off this bed for fat butts. All right, guys, let me get this truck ready. We'll see you guys in a bit.